First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And I decided to change the room out again. Alright. I was going to put this relaxation room in here, but I thought we have enough of that, huh? Hold on. So we got the lounge downstairs. It's my relaxation center because I'm down there more than any place in the world. So I thought we got to do something with this area up here. We got all this room up here. We got to utilize it for something. And I was at a forum site, and a fellow there was showing me how he built a dedicated theater room in his master bedroom. He just converted to a theater room. I thought that was pretty cool. Hold on. I'm gonna cut it out of here. So I thought to myself, this would be a good idea, because I got this big room up here. I don't use it for anything. I might as well turn it into a theater room. Now the thing is that I don't want to spend a ton of money, which I don't want to spend a ton of money for a theater room. I really don't. And the popcorn machine I have downstairs, really don't need that in that section over there at all, period. We just don't need it down there. There's really no room for it downstairs. I'm going to put something else there instead, but the popcorn machine's in the way. So we're trying to transfer the popcorn machine, dismantle it in halves, and bring it up here and put it up here for a dedicated theater room. Because I don't use it. I never use it. Oh, why do I keep bringing you downstairs to bring you back upstairs? I do something like this, right? The one projector I had for this room that works out quite nicely. Let me see. I got so many projects today, it's not even funny. I just got the frog tape today. We got to paint, well, I got to wait to finish the Titan technology. Oh, we got the dark. I got any more of that stuff left? I got to paint the ceiling out. All right. We got enough paint from the Black Widow from the last order. I can use that to knock out the ceiling today in the arcade room. So I got to paint the arcade room, tape it off. Did I get that tape? I got that tape. I get that done. Got 2 crystal orders to do today too. Yeah, we got a pretty busy day today. Some wood ready for this. All right, so it's one at a time, one thing at a time. We got a lot to do today. I just realized that we got the tape in. We can start painting the room and the other room, the theater room, which I had to tape out. I can tape the whole section out. Let me see. All right. There's gunmetal in the next room. We don't do the gunmetal anymore. So, off topic, let me show you what's going on in this room right here, what we're going to have to do also today. So, this room right here, we're turning it into an arcade. I have to go in. This wall is going to have to be changed out. This wall is the gunmetal. We don't have the gunmetal available on the websites anymore. So, gunmetal is going to be converted into the Titan 3 technology. And then for the ceiling, oh wait, no, we can't do Titan 3 up here. We can do Titan 3. We need at least a couple of the 38 Black Widows in here. We don't have enough 38 Black Widows in here. All right, we want the 38 Black Widow, the ceiling and the screen. So I'm gonna have to make more paint. Can we cover that? That much? A gallon would cover, would knock out the ceiling and the whatchamacallit. I don't think I made enough for a gallon. We got half a gallon down there. At least I know that. So what I'm gonna have to do, why's my PC still on? My PC running, why? Because we have to have a 38 Black Widow in the house, a few of them. So in this room, I'm gonna take everything out of here. Whew, it's gonna be a lot. Look at the stuff I gotta pull out of here. I'm gonna take everything out of here, out of this room right here. And what we gotta do is we gotta paint the wall and the ceiling with 38 Black Widow. That has to be done today. So I think, if not, I got to go out and put an order in for more paint. Because I think it's something about a gallon, probably about near a gallon, to knock out the ceiling and knock out the wall at the same time. That's what we're doing in here. And the next one, we're actually building a dedicated theater room. I've been following this guy for a while. He turned his master bedroom into a theater room. I was like, I liked it. I don't have a theater room anywhere in the house, dedicated unit for myself. So I figured, I got this big space up here. Might as well. I'm keeping the walls white. I am. His setup, he has light walls in his. That's what attracted me to his videos. When I was in there watching, he didn't have dark walls in there. Nothing was dark. Everything was bright and white. I was like, oh, that is freaking hot, what he had set up in there. But he's got a $30,000 screen laying on his wall. He has one of the, he has a black diamond. Very expensive screen sitting against his wall. So that's how he can do it. But other than that, we don't need that. We have our technology over here. We're good. So the projector I'm using here that works the best in this environment would be the Chrissy LW505, because it has that insane lens shift capability that I can actually drop this thing under the ceiling fan and still hit the screen. So that's what we're going to use in here. So all this, got to go call Sherman-Williams. We need about another $65 of that heavy, the white coat paint. This is going to get painted over. Everything in here is going to get painted over. Everything is painted over. Everything gets painted, except for this. We don't have to worry about this. This is where we're going to put the screen at. So we're going to take some blackout cloth. We got to cover the back of that because we can't have any light through. We're going to use acoustic screens in here for the theater room setup. Last time we didn't have acoustic. We're going to have acoustic in here now because I want the sound to travel through the screen. I don't want to see any speakers. So we're going to build a platform for this. This is not going to be the theater room that you just have a screen and a bunch of chairs. No, the chairs are actually going to be on a level system. So we're going to have them up here, elevated here, and then they're going to drop down elevated here. You show me how to put the whole thing together, the boxes and all that. We're going to install subs underneath those chairs, all that stuff, everything. Show me how to do it. Pretty easy to do. And how we set it up. And what we're going to do is when we put our screen in, we got to measure. I want a little platform stand. I want a little platform stand at the bottom, and then I want my screen to sit on top of the platform stand. I want it to look like an actual movie theater setting with the curtains and all that good stuff. That's what I want. Oh, this is going to be freaking cool. And Lord already gave me the ideas on how to put it together that fast. It's already in my head, how to assemble it, how to put it together, and how to design it that fast, how quick, how to build the different levels of boxes, how we're going to do it. Because he was showing me how to do how he set it up. He didn't show me exactly how he built them. So, got it this morning, all the blueprints transferred to my head. I know how we're going to set it up. We're going to have our screen sitting here. We're going to have a nice little platform at the bottom because we don't want the screen hanging against the wall. We're going to actually sitting on a platform. So it looks like it's an actual movie theater with a base. I'm going to put light strips. They're going to come down here to the side. Here, The windows hit about there to there. So this is all going to be in white. We're going to have plush curtains here, across here, and we're going to have plush curtains across here because I want to put speakers behind there. I want them a little farther out, about that far from the wall, so we can place speakers behind the back of that there, place speakers here. I can connect speakers there and there with no problem to match here and here with the curtains that will come out. So the curtains will be this far out so speakers can sit behind them. The subs, I'm actually going to place underneath the chairs. So I'm going to Parks Express. I'm going to pick me up a sub unit. I'm going to actually soundproof the floor. So none of the bass or anything is going to transfer to the floor. That's something we're going to do. I'm not worrying about here, here, and here because they really don't hear my stuff as it is. I'm not going to have it that loud. This we're going to put red curtains in. I'm going to bring my popcorn machine up here because, again, I've been looking at a place to put the popcorn machine because I want to do something downstairs. I want to turn it downstairs. I'm still working on that project. I want to do a 3D mapping for the floor downstairs, but we can't do it because the popcorn machine literally is in the way. So we have to remove the popcorn machine. This is perfect. We can bring it up here. All this is going to be removed. So this is going to be a nice little setup on how we're going to do this. And like I said, I can put the Chrissy here. The last time I had the Chrissy here, had a perfect setup. The Chrissy hits 135 from there, which is all we need in here. We don't need anything gigantic. That's all we need. I just want a nice dedicated theater room with the rising seats and with the lights and all that stuff. That's what I want. So that's what we're going to build. And it's not hard to put together. What he showed me from his blueprints and what the Lord put in my head for us to design, it's not hard to put together. It really isn't. We're going to do the floor and probably like, I'm going to do a red carpet or gray carpet. I think I'm going to do red carpet instead. That's what we're going to do. All right. So we got some work cut out for us. The grills, I'm definitely going to change the color to those two. I'm going to do some, change color. I want the baseboards to be a different color. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Thought here how I can just go nicely. I think the lights, I'm putting some real crystal lights. They already painted this in the jet white, which we did. That was kind of nice. Yeah. And the reason why I can have my theater room all white, because most people say, well, you can't have an all white theater room. My screens are black. They're designed to absorb light. So we don't have that issue with white light reflecting all over the environment because the screens are designed to absorb light. That's why. That's why when I go downstairs, very few people picked it up. When I go downstairs and I fire off the screens, there's always white light splashing all over the place because the screens downstairs are all black and they're designed to absorb light. So any excess light, that's coming off the projector doesn't reflect on the ceiling and walls. The screens absorb it all in. That's why the environment downstairs can remain dark, even though the walls are white, and absorb all that light with no problem due to the fact that they're designed to not push light all over the environment. It stays only to the screen and the screen only. That's why we can have the walls stone white. And this will be a fantastic demonstration also too for showing you why dedicated theater rooms, black technology is the best. So what better way than to show it off than to actually have one in here. And I should have one here a long time ago. But I didn't think I had the room for it. And then watching the form site and watching the guy did it out of his master bedroom, I'm like, shoot, that's it? And he was like, yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it is real nice. But we're not gonna put any color lights in here. We're gonna do all software lights, like the ones I have up here in the hallway. We're gonna put them around the floors. All right, so this should be a fairly easy project. I gotta contact the driver too because I need her to take me to Home Depot because I was gonna get a luxury lift, but I don't wanna work their car. Rocking a lot of plywood and supplies in there. Now the day also too, we are going to, and this is also, like I said, for me, this is all training for me. As I explained to you before, I got a dream project that I'm working on. Got a nice portfolio I've been working on for many, many years, and it's finally start my investments finally paying off. So I am in the process of looking for land. So I'm looking for about 8, 10 acres. I don't know, 10 acres is probably the most I'm gonna take. I'm gonna do a shipping container custom built home for myself. It's my retirement home. So as I'm doing stuff in here, what I'm learning here from the knowledge I'm getting from God is what I'm going to transfer over to the new house I'm going to have custom design. So I was looking at shipping containers, best way to build a house. So much money to actually construct a house from the ground up, but shipping containers are so much easier because it's an already built structure and they're very, very strong on top of that, hurricane proof. I have a couple friends of mine that are a master. They work with plasma torches and all that crazy stuff. I was talking to them about engineers and stuff. And they say, yeah, no problem. We can come in and let us know when you drop the containers in. We'll come by. We'll start setting it up for you. So I got to bring some few people in to set this up for me. So what I thought about, these containers are the ones we want are going to be 40 feet long, 20 feet wide, and they're about 10 feet high. I figured for the living room area, I would put 4 of these together, which would make my ceilings about 20 feet high. That's big enough for me to actually set in a 300-inch customized screen for myself. And I'm going to pick up a 4K short throw Optima laser projector. They're about $7,000. They're quite expensive, but I want it for this setup. I'm retiring and now I just want to have something, the craziest stuff I can possibly think of for my setups. That's just the living room, those units right there alone. The rest of it, which I can't get into, the aquarium, the theater rooms, gaming room, it's about the shipping containers, because I can actually build this house like Legos. But what I was thinking when I was outside, I liked having the screen outside, the 250-inch, but the problem I have with the 250-inch is the fact that I have to come out in the backyard every time. So if I had a deck level designed for myself where I can have one area of the deck where we can have 150-inch, I could drop down to another section that displays this massed up 300 to 400 inch screen, maybe a couple of 235.1s, that would be fantastic. So a few ideas come to mind on how we're going to construct and build a new place. But other than that, knowledge that I'm getting from here is what I'm going to incorporate into the new place. And yes, my ceilings are all going to be jet black throughout the entire house. I am going to be ordering Christie short throw projectors throughout the entire house to display all kinds of visual and digital effects off my entire ceiling. So everything I incorporate here is going to be incorporated over there. Ah, man, I cannot wait. But until then, we got building to do, so time to get to work. I mean, I like screen paint and all, don't get me wrong, but, I'm smart enough to basically, my mother used to always say, never put all your eggs in one basket. Learn to diversify, learn how to basically invest in other things, and that's what I did. I invested in other forms of new technology in different places, and it paid off. All right. Don't eat that, and I know to step on that's gonna jack me up. So I figured we got good weather today. Man, we gotta get early today. All right, so what do we got planned today? We're getting this room ready to get it prepped, get it started for the theater room. What we gotta do, what we gotta order to get it set up. The first thing we're building in here, well, first we got do the floors. No. We got to paint first. Again, everything has to put back in here to white. Then we're gonna have to put the floor in, build the screen, set the projector in, and then we can do the decorated art later on. All that can be added in there. Because I need this. This would be great for demonstrations, especially since we're in a room with elitists from half the time. We don't have a dedicated room set up. And a guy made a comment where she was actually, it wasn't an insult. He was actually pretty right on the hammer with that. He said, how come in all that room you have in there, you don't have a dedicated room set up? And you know what? He's right. I've seen people make dedicated theater rooms smaller than this. So I thought, you know what? We got enough room here to do it. So I'm going to apply the movie chairs I had downstairs. I like those. Those are really comfortable. Those one comes with the back massagers. I do like those. They don't have the cup holders on them. Yeah, we're going to need cup holders. We're definitely going to get chairs with cup holders. I don't want the recliner ones are too big. That recliner unit is way too big. Pretty sure we can get movie chairs with cup holders. So we're going to put 3 sets here, 1, 2, 3, and 3 sets here, 1, 2, 3, for the elevation. Do it from here on how far we have to sit up to what we have down there. So we put the first row in first, and then we can measure that from the back on how high we need it from where the screen's going to sit and where the base is going to sit. Because the base is going to be right about there, right there, and the screen's going to sit there. We need the base because the base is going to have a kind of a lid that comes out, so the screen looks like it's sitting in an actual movie theater setting. We need some curtains here, some curtains here, and some curtains for the top. That's what we're definitely going to need right there. I like the fact that this room is actually square. Usually you have these little areas that pop in these rooms, but nice. This is going to be easy to do. It's going to be hard to do. It's going to be very easy to do. Where are the movie posters at? Just thought about that. Oh, that would be interesting. That would definitely work. It's amazing how God can process information to your head so fast, so quick. And think about, all right, if we put curtains here, and we put curtains here, we got to put curtains to be able to block the windows. We're going to have light coming in a time, but we need to put movie curtains here and here because I need the curtains to come out that far so we can put the speakers behind the back of them. But I want to put movie posters too because all you're going to hear is sound. But if we take the movie rails, the rails of the curtains, and if you get cast iron, they're a little expensive, but if you get the cast iron ones, the heavy duty ones, you get those particular curtain rods. We put a brace in the middle. We can hook speakers, not speakers, but movie posters onto those rails that would hang outside the curtains. Ta-da! God's amazing. He's awesome, is he not? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That'll work out just fine. All right. It's interesting. When I see this, I see it in my head. This is what I'm picturing. I don't see this room. I'm not seeing any of this. I'm seeing what I just talked about in my head. I'm actually seeing this. Okay. Like I said, we got the perfect projector for this room is the Chrissy LW505. We had him in here, had it in here before. That projector is amazing. That projector's lens shift is a beast. Let me see if I have the original. It'll make a difference where we stick it at. Oh, we pasted it over. But anyway, we had it right here. This is where we had it right there. I can stick that projector right there. Doesn't make a difference. That thing will lens shift, boop, right into the screen. Yep, and we could drop it under the fan. Now, thinking about the fan, we keep it or remove it. Depends on how it reflects on the screen when I put it over there. But then again, the 135-inch I had in here was over the window. Literally was over the window, had it over the window. It was over the window, and we still hit it with the Chrissy with no problem on that lens shift. So yeah, we could do that with no problem. 135 hit from there to there. All right, but this thing's gonna have to literally hit the ceiling. If we put the platform in, it's definitely gonna have to hit the ceiling. Not too high up, just enough. So let's do some measurements in there. Okay, now when we put the platform at the bottom, I don't want to put a sheet of wood across it. It's just going to be a pain in the neck. It's going to be too heavy. I want to put a sheet of wood across it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have an acoustic screen set up for the actual screen, 135-inch acoustic screen set up. All my speakers are going to be sitting behind here. We got to soundproof the back of this. And for the bottom base, what we're going to do is we're just going to basically go in and get some spandex red velvet fabric. You ever seen that stuff before? It's quite nice. So it's red velvet, but it has a kind of a spandex stretch to it. And what we're going to do is for the base, we're going to staple one section to the next and stretch it across. So we got this red base going across. We don't have to worry about putting any heavy plywood in there, nothing at all. And sound can transfer through that also too. We put speakers behind the back of it. We can staple that and you won't even see it. It's going to look quite nice. Okay, so we got an idea what we want. Okay, well, see, we have to get to work. Let me see. I need also I gotta go to Parts Express. I need to pick up an amplifier too for the bass of the floor. So with soundproof, the area here from here to here is going to have to be soundproofed because, like I said, we're going to put a square base here to here, It's going to be about, it's going to be high up. It's going to be that high, oh, high up. And we're going to basically put one there, and we're just going to carpet everything from here all the way back here. And then we're going to, and the base right here, we're going to put a subwoofer here and a subwoofer there. I want a subwoofer here. No, we'll put one here in the middle. It'll vibrate from here to here. One here and one here, because I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on this. One here, and we'll put the chairs here and here. So those chairs, the ones we have downstairs, are very nice, thin chairs. Except we have one with cup holders. We're going to get those. We're going to put one here, here, and here, and one in here, here, and here. Someone's like, well, why would you have a movie theater? You're the only person that lives here. I got friends that come over now. I got people that come to my house now. My friends are started popping over. I'm finally getting past this whole agoraphobic thing. Finally getting past it. You know, I had a doctor's appointment. I had to get into I only take luxury lifts. I don't do the other lifts. I know, but that's just me. I like the luxury lifts. That's what I take. I have it on my business account. So I called for a luxury lift to come pick me up. Man, I got in the car. I went all the way down to my doctor's appointment. I was around a bunch of people. I was walking in and out of the hospital. I even took a stroll around the hospital. I walked around the hospital for a little bit. And it's nice to know that I'm finally coming out of this. Today I got a chance to talk to my male person today. She's fully vaccinated. I'm fully vaccinated. I have a mask on, but still I'm getting more comfortable now with this. And now I'm starting to work on projects. I'm contacting my luxury lifts and popping over to Home Depot just to pick up some dumb stuff at the end of the day. Stuff I could easily order online, but this is to get me out of this habit that I went through. See, what a lot of people don't realize, and that's why I said you got to be careful about running your mouth too much. I suffer from agoraphobia. If you know what that is, that person basically, they can't literally leave the house. It's a kind of a mental block. They get in their head and they can't leave. So be careful what you talk about. Educate yourself before you open your mouth, so that way you don't look like an idiot on camera. Very easy. Why is my PC still running? Is it running? I think the machine is still on. One of these is running. Oh, that's a person's car across the street. I was about to say, I know my machines aren't that loud. So, yeah. So, it's a process. Some people never, ever get out of it. They're stuck in it for life. They can never, ever leave their home. Never. That phobia is that bad. But thank God, through a lot of prayer, bit by bit by bit, I've been able to get out, do a little more, get out a little more. I'm going to Chick-fil-A tomorrow. I'm in a Chick-fil-A, and I don't know how long. So, call me a luxury lift. Go to Chick-fil-A. And it's something that's $53. Go actually take one of those bad boys. Luxury lifts are not cheap. 53, 23, they're expensive. But I like them. The reason why I like them, because still some of that phobia is still there. I'm the only one in the car. No one gets in the car with me but me. That's it. Now I drive in something fancy. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Depot, pick up a few things. Also too, we got another project too. The screen did quite well, but we got a bungee system coming in for the big 250 outside. Because, like I said, I want to be able to take this screen and fold it up under the deck. We got the hooks there to fold it up to the side of the deck, but every time I go down, I got to untie the strings and tie them in and tie them in. I can't keep doing that. So we got four more of the 6-inch spikes coming in, screw spikes, so we can lock those in. We have to use the cement bricks anymore. We can get rid of those. And this will have a bungee system, which means we can lock it in and lock it out. That's what I need. So I bought some short bungees so we can lock and tie the screen on quite nicely. That's what we're going to do. So we have to reset all that from the door. I'm trying to think of what other stuff we're going to have to do today. We got customer screen, we got a coat and display. There's a few things we got to do. So it's a couple projects, and I got to pick up a weed whacker because I got to cut the backyard again. It's getting out of control. All right, people. Well, I got to get started on the blueprints on how we got everything set up on how we need to work with. We're going to go to Amazon and get the shopping. We're going to build this theater for cheap. It's going to be cheap. No, very nice. As we do things, it's going to be very nice, but it's going to be very affordable. Anybody can do it. You don't have to have a room this size. I've seen people in the theater room that had smaller rooms than this, and they had amazing setups. So I thought it was pretty cool what they did. So, you know, I'm sitting there thinking, like, I need a really big room to do this. And the guy came in, he had a master bedroom. He converted it into a theater. He said, look, it's not that hard. This is my master bedroom, so-and-so. I was like, oh, this is freaking crazy. Yeah, he hooked it up. He definitely hooked it up. All right, so little cosmetic work. First thing we got to do is we got to get the painting back in here again. So 38 black widow, we're going to paint over that. We're going to bring in an acoustic screen up here for a setup. We're going to build one up here. I got to order my Surface I'm going to order 150 inch, but that's the only thing I'm going to be to get the 135 out of it. And we're going to build that and get it all built piece by piece by piece. But until then, today, what I actually had to do, what I can do, is I had to paint the wall in the next room. The 144 has to be converted to a 30 Black Widow, and the ceiling also to match, because we have a projector set up in there for displays. And then once all that's finished for the arcade room, we'll figure out what we want to put on the floor, because I want to put a huge rug, like a gaming rug, like a giant, I'm sorry, sorry people, a giant Pac-Man rug in here. I want to put a huge one in here. That's what I want to put for the floor. Throw some lights in this room. It's going to be crazy lit up. Lights and chasers and stuff. So we're going to hook this section up in here. But we got the projector unit. Remember, we built this one online. We built the projector unit right there. That's going to be in here. And we're going to do the ceiling. We're going to paint the ceiling, and we're going to paint the wall for our setup in here. So already got our 3 projectors set up. This one and that one. And I'm going to take this one, which we're not using anymore, and we're going to put that one here. That's what's going to go here. We needed 3 projectors set up for the wall. We also need to go down and purchase another one of these short throw projectors so we can fill the whole entire wall out if we choose to. But this is going to go back. This is going to be the arcade room. So let's get this project started today. Ouch. I just hit my waist with my foot. I think I just did. Crap. Yeah, and then I can get the decorating, because I got to put a shelf unit in here right now and light that up so I can take all this stuff we have here and all this stuff we have laying on the floor and put it up here on display. Oh, man. This is the reason why. And we haven't even finished Taco's room yet. Taco, like, come on, man. Finish my room. Finish my room. Finish my room, man. Finish my room. Get your room finished. Taco, we'll get it done, I promise. Just a little busy. All right. A lot to do today. All right. That's the acoustic number 1 and acoustic number 2. We got all. I just realized we got all acoustics in the house now. The other screen is up and going. So we got the 250 in the backyard. I got to figure out what we're going to do with that yet. I haven't even decided yet. I'm thinking about using some thin micro plexiglass and throw neon lights behind the back of it. We haven't had a chance to retro the kitchen. I want to do all this stuff in bits and pieces. But then again, it depends. It depends. And see, it's kind of strange because my portfolio, I don't know yet. I don't know when. If my portfolio pops today, you're not seeing me tomorrow. I'm just put it that way. I'm only joking with you. I got to give everybody notice. I have to. I'm under contract, people. I'm under contract. Can't just disappear. It's a little more complicated than that. Oh, no, no, no. You're not coming out here. Every time you come out here, we have problems. Every time. So we got the 150 inch. I put this up a couple of days. I put that yesterday. And we got the 250 below. Let me see. We didn't bring anything in last night, did we? Oh, it didn't even rain. All right, cool. Dundum style. Oh, 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 Dundum style. Such a lady. I know Optima has a new Pico projector. I was checking that out. I like Optima Pico projectors. All right. We gotta get that one customer's order. We got 250 inches we're gonna have to paint today too. Oh no, the 150 inch won't be in yet. That won't be in yet. Not yet. It's coming, but it won't be here yet. And I have to wash dishes, people. I really forgot that was even in there. Ah, I see you eating your soggy food. Yeah, you stop doing that nonsense. I don't know where you got that bad habit to begin with. Where did you come up with that one at the end of the day? The weirdest stuff, man. The weirdest stuff. This is a projector I want to use for the theater room. This thing is perfect. Crispy. Woo! I'm going to jack you up, man. All right. So that's the projector we're going to use for the dedicated theater room. It is perfect. Does the job. Chrissy 505. That's what I had in the room. That thing has a keystone that's freaking a beast. I can drop that thing under the ceiling fan with no problem. Oh, we didn't tell you. These are the new containers. 24-ounce containers. Beta test is getting 2 of these because, like I said, we're not going to launch the Titan until we finish the test, and the beta testers get them first. So you can see videos popping up. They're all from beta testers. They're the ones who are going to test it out first. So, you know, everything's working out perfectly. But as I said before, reviews can't be done until they're bought directly from us. We've already been through this already, so I'm not going to repeat this, not in this video. But like I said, we know how the rules are now. If they want to do reviews against our products, I have no problem with that at all, whatsoever. I really don't. But they have to buy directly through us to do those reviews because of their past history of things they were not supposed to be doing. So, because we still haven't had any orders placed yet. Just to give you an update, no orders were ever placed yet. But just to let you know. All right, so let's move on from there. I got to charge the speakers. We have to get new speakers for the outside and get that done. So that's the one we're going to be putting upstairs, and the projector is heavy. We have to build a stand. The stand we have for that thing was so reinforced it wasn't even funny. We're going to, we have to do a customer spray out today, return. Also, too, please, I can't bring this up enough. We had a customer screen come through here, and from the videos we kept seeing, he kept saying, well, the screen's coming too dark. It's come too dark. I'm looking at this screen like we're hitting this thing downstairs with a 1,000 projector in a max out room. No problem whatsoever. What is wrong with the screen? I tell you, people, you got to be a little bit more clear on what you're using for projectors. I can't express it enough. So the fellow we're talking to, he says it's a Sony. He says, when I said what kind of projector is he using, he says it's a Sony VPL something it's HS60. Yeah, that's like a 1200 lumen projector. They're pretty old. They're in this some area. This in the somewhat area of the CS4, what a CS4 projector. It's older projectors, smaller little projectors that they have. They're like 1200 lumens. So you can't use that. And even though the screens can pull up in well-lit environments, you still can't go out there with a 1,000 lumen or a 500 lumen Pico projector and try to use it in a fully lit environment because you don't have literally enough lumens to make contact to the screen. We have a recommendation on what we recommend for you to use. Now, if you want to go below those recommendations that we tell you, yeah, you can go ahead. Just like when I go to Optima or one of them and I get this a projector and they say, hey, you can only do 100 inches. Well, we go past 150, 100 inches to see if we can get away with what we're not supposed to, but we do it anyway. So the results could be the image could come out deteriorating, it could come out fuzzy, it could come out not sharp, anything could happen. We can't go back to them and go, hey, look, it's not doing so and so and so. No, this is the recommendation that we tell you that you can use with it and what you can't use. So you can't use a 1200 lumen projector, stick it in the garage, open up a door and go, boom, it's going to work. Certain projectors are used for outdoor use. That's what they're used for certain projectors, outdoor use. And we do have a specification for that. But that's not neither here nor there. So I'm talking about the projector. There's 2 people involved in this. So one person actually physically has the screen. He bought the screen. The other person, nice, cool dude, is helping him out with it. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm saying, what is a projector? Because I'm looking at the screen and we've seen that image before. They're knockoffs. Knockoffs do that. They come up that way. And I'm saying, what kind of projector is it? He says it's Sony so and so. So I'm thinking, nah, it can't be a Sony pulling up like that. So I bought his projector. Yeah, I went on eBay and I bought his projector. It's coming. It's going to ship here in a few days. So anyway, that can't be it. So as we're having this conversation, the guy emails me back. And he's saying, well, I want my money back, and you know, you're going to pay for the sprayer and everything I paid for, and so and so and so. And I said, no, I'm not paying for any of that. In the day, what's going to happen is you can bring the screen back here. We'll customize something and give you a lighter product and send it out to you. But as we were having the conversation with the other one, because I'm explaining to him, I sent him back the email. I said, yo, why are you sending me emails like this? You can talk to me without acting up like this. He looks and said, that's not me. I said, well, who is that? He said, that's the other guy who had, see what I mean? The confusion there. I said, let me ask you a question. What projector does he have? An 8-man. What the freak is an 8-man? I've never even heard of an 8-man before. Never heard of it. That's why the screen was not coming up, because he was using a generic projector on the screen. And I cannot express this enough. As I showed you, this is why you must have a website with policies, with legit policies, a well done, detailed, refined website so your customers can get understanding of it. Even if they don't see it, even if they don't read it, it's there on your website posted. And within our website policy, it shows you projectors we support and ones we do not support. We don't support knockoff projectors. They do not work on our screens. I've made this claim several times. We've done demonstrations on it. They do not work. I don't care what brand, what model, how much you paid for, whatever, this, that, and the other. They do not work. Do not attempt it. You know why? It cost me time and money. So consider the fact that the coating that I apply to his screen is worth $300. It's a $300 coating sitting on his screen right now. So I took time out of my day to have a return come down here to my shop, take the time, push things aside to get it taken care of, get it recoated with a $300 coating, ship it back to them and pay for the shipping. If anything, I'm owed money at the end of the day. But I am not that kind of person at the end of the day. He still has his projector down there. He still paid the money for the screen. So what I'm going to do, and it's a rare thing that I do when I do this, is we're going to custom design a formula that will work with his projector. I do not want people contacting me and saying, oh, I got this projector right here. No, we're not customizing jack for it. I'm not doing it. I don't like those projectors to begin with, but he paid the money already for this product. Now, I can easily win this in court. Nah, it's an easy win. It's a policy on my website. It says it right there. We don't support them. We got videos. We don't support them. We don't bother them. This is why I advise you. The reason why we put all that information on the website is so you can read through it. And so you can get a full grasp and understanding of what that product can do and what it can't do. And this is why we advise you to read through the policies, read through all the specifications, everything up there, read through it. It's there for a reason. This is why when you leave out little things like that on your site, little things like that can cause all kinds of problems at the end of the day. That's why it's important to have legit things on your website and not a bunch of mumbo jumbo or some nonsense on there that's not going to add up at the end of the day. So like I said, we got the video demonstrations in the fake projector section, the blacklist list and the fake projector section in there where you can see the projectors we have tested. The high-end ones, the expensive ones were tested and they don't work. So that's why we advise you do not use these projectors, but we're going to help them out. We're going to send something down there to help out with the projector, get this thing fixed, get my screen back over here where we should have it at. And then I need to coat that screen and use it for something else. I'll use it for something else. But other than that, we don't support knockoff projectors. And we advise people don't buy these projectors at all, period. But some people get them as gifts. Some people get them as, they might get them as a gift. They might get it as you may buy it or whatever. And they might have had it years ago. You might have had the projector years ago. So you got to consider that too also. You might have had the projector for a couple years and then thought it was going to work on our product because, again, these knockoff projectors only work on white screens, white and light gray screens. And because they only work on white and light gray screens, the first problem that people have with them is the fact that they want to get that contrast level, they want to get that color pop, and they can't get it off a light gray screen, they can't get it off a white screen. And the first thing they'll say is, I want that color pop when he's in a fully lit environment because, again, when you're dealing with light gray screen paints, when you're dealing with white screens, your colors are going to wash out, they're going to fade. There's probably a lot of people that will contact us asking for us to, for our technology because, again, better contrast, our screens are absolutely amazing. That's what they want. They want to use in a fully lit environment, something they can't do with a gray screen, something they can't do with a white screen. But the problem is with these projectors, as I said before, they don't work on our products at all. So that's why we advise you do not buy them at all. Stay away from them. All right, so let's come out here real quick. So we're going to be putting in a bungee system today. I have a few of my animals too. Hey, little guys. Little guys. Little tiny guys. Sorry about that, people. Excuse me, my singing's bad. But anyway, so the system held up quite well, quite nicely. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually get rid of the bricks because the bricks are driving me nuts. So we're going to get rid of all the bricks out of here, get rid of them, get them done. And we're going to drop in the screws. I might re-screw these. These are way on a slant for some reason. I put the screen on, it's way over. So we're going to drop in screws. We take these out, put the new screws in. Well, actually, keep these new screws, old screws. They're not really old. And we're going to basically reset them because they have to be reset the right way. Then we're going to put the bungee system in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm getting 4 more because 4 comes in a pack. So we'll put them in the vital areas we need them for right now because I have to do the whole system in bungees. So we'll have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still going to be missing a couple more for this bottom area. So I'll order some more of them and put them in too. I'm going to put a nice bungee system in. So the bungee system allows me to actually, I don't have to tie every single time. And when I get done, I can take the screen and fold it up and put it on those latches right over there, which will be out of the way of me and out of the way of everything else. So that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to set it up. All right, how much time we got here? Because I got a busy day today. Today is going to be a busy day in the neighborhood. I know my singing is awful. It's absolutely awful. It's like, stop singing. Your singing is horrible. All right, so that's all finished. All right. Where's the charge piece in the drill?
Oh, really? No, stop. Alright, we gotta get this stuff sorted out because this can't go on like this. Wires and cables and cords and everything else together. This definitely does not need to be intertwined with all this nonsense. This is gonna be a mess right now. We get access to this, definitely. Let's turn my charger here.
Alright, let's finish right here. We need to charge the battery. What battery we have? Because we're going to do work to do this. Let me see. And where is the dirty black wheel right here? Oh, we don't have any of that left. We got to make more. Crap. We don't have more of the 38s. Wow! 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 Oh, wow! Wow, wow! You furry monster. You furry monster. How dare you talk to me that way? I barely know you. I barely know you. Wow. Wow. You can stay right there. I don't mind you being there, okay? Just can't come down the stairs, okay? You furry monster. Plus you rub your face on everything. Mr. Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Taco Bell. All right, people, we're done here. I gotta get to work because I gotta get ready to get this screen coated for this customer right here. We gotta get them done. We gotta get this screen finished. This is 150 inch. We're gonna do it for customers to return. We have to get set up and get him ready and get it out the door so he can be taken care of. And all the other orders are taken care of. I got some invisible technology to send to someone. Don't worry, it's on its way. Trust me, we had to get special. A couple of things in here special for that particular. I'll be giving you a call today. And also trust us, we're sending you some links, so I got you taken care of. I gotta hang this up outside too. What do we use? How am I gonna clamp this in? We have a string to clamp this in. It's 150 inches. Let me see. We're gonna be at this. There's some way past that mark. Maybe. It may be there, I'm pretty sure. See how we're gonna lock this in. Lock this in. No scissors downstairs. Where are all my scissors at? I need to go on Amazon and buy more scissors. Do. Man, we got so much to do. I want to do an inflatable screen and where's my service for my inflatable screen? Oh, it's right here. Ah, it's a perfect test. I want to see what's going to happen on the inflatable screen. We coated this with 38 Black Widow. I'm doing a lot of stuff off camera. I'm not going to be doing a lot of, I'm not going to be doing a lot of just spray on it. We just show everything. We're just going to get cut down on that. And we just don't have the time. So this is coated with the visible 38 Black Widow right here. And it's just not, a lot of things I can't do. It's just too much to do, people. Too much to do. So this is coated with the 38 Black Widow, not this side. This is the side I told you that you can't use regular latex paint on it because it will crack or peel. But this is the side that we coated. Not 38, sorry, not the 38. This has the new coating for the titanium. This is the titanium, titanium, I'm so mixed up on words here. This is for the Onyx Titan. Good gracious. That's the Onyx Titan technology. See how it doesn't crack or peel? Oh man, this stuff is amazing. So we have for 38. So the 38 is, we have another version of this for the Titan. So this is the Titan already coated onto the surface. We're going to be using this also. So I'm going to do some inflatable demonstrations. The wind's actually pretty good outside. So maybe to do a little back-to-back, maybe. We'll see. Than that, this is working out quite nicely. Now, I haven't decided yet, like I said, because of some things may be changing. Inflatable screens. I do want to do one to sell some, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet on that one yet, right now. We're going to have to put that on pause for a bit. It might be easier just to advise our customers what screen to buy, and then we'll do the professional coating on it. We could do it that way, which would be much easier for me to do anyway. But we'll figure it out, because right now my driver, which I'm not going to say much about her business, but she has her own life, and she has to attend to some things that are very important. So I am going to, she's the only one we have drop packages off for us. And that's the only way we can get the massive inflatable screens out the door. So, other than that, no, because then they would charge too much for the pickup. Yeah, we have to measure the box. No, we can get the measurements and size. If we can get the measurement size, we can get, oh yeah, we could do that. We could, because they have now a ship station. PayPal shipping station has, we can put direct measurements in, and it will calculate how much it would cost. Yeah, we could do that. I want to do a test run on something real quick and see what happens. See if we can do that. We can do something besides flat rate shipping and ship it out and see how that works. Because if that works, we can ship out the inflatable screens with no problem. Well, that'd be so much easier, because I forgot the shipping station. Before the shipping station with PayPal, they didn't have that option where you can actually put your measurements in. This would make things so much easier. Huh. Okay. I got an inflatable screen to go to the door for somebody. All right. Need some scissors. Hey, furry boy. I mean, furry boy. Where'd you go, furry boy? wanted to do videos once a week, but man, we just got too much stuff to show you. Oh my goodness, you have no idea. Let me go get this customer screen hung up so we can get them taken care of, get them displayed for the day. We just got too much to do. I haven't even had a chance to finish testing. This is the Titan technology. And we haven't had any time to show you the ultra short throw demonstrations of it yet. But can't really do anything until the beta testers get it first. Beta tester has to have it first, and he has to test it. He's got to put his videos up. Oh, the guy called Hector, he's officially beta tester for our company now. Woo! Now we're going the wrong way. So yeah, we sent them over a contract, and yeah, it's already set in stone. He's a beta tester for us. He's done a lot. He's an amazing customer, absolutely amazing customer. So, whoa, man, how do we get this set up here? We're off something here. That's one section. I don't think that one goes to that one. What's this going to? So. I learned something in some of the videos we're posting. We post on Instagram. We get, they like movies over there. They do love movies. So we do the movie trailers over on Instagram. So we did the Transformers yesterday over there. I think I might do Tron in the Matrix today. All right, I gotta go. This is all involved in the customer setup. So we're running our videos together, and I don't want to go past time here. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be showing off the dedicated room project pretty soon, but I got to get back over here and get the customer taken care of. Okay, gotta go, and God bless.